Willow Creek, Washington. A small logging town tucked beneath the shadow of Mount Rainier. The kind of place where people grow up, grow old, and die on the same land. Everyone knows your name and your secrets eventually. Before we start, like this video and comment where you're watching from. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories. In the spring of 2013, the McKinley family looked like they had it all. Michael McKinley, a successful contractor, and his wife Caroline, a former beauty queen turned real estate agent, were raising 3 children in a sprawling colonial-style home on Sycamore Hill. Their Christmas cards were always perfect. Their kids, Emma, 16, Tyler, 14, and little Gracie, 6, were well-behaved and active in school. But behind the manicured hedges and Instagram smiles, something was deeply wrong. On May 11, 2013, a 911 call came from the McKinley home at 4:12 a.m. Caroline was sobbing. "He's gone, my husband, he's not breathing." Michael McKinley was found dead in the garage, slumped over a workbench. No signs of forced entry. An apparent heart attack, the coroner ruled. Case closed. Until 4 months later when Caroline remarried. To a man she'd been secretly seeing for over a year. People in Willow Creek talk. At first, they whispered about Caroline's quick remarriage. But then they started remembering things. Michael had become withdrawn in the months before his death. He'd stopped going to church. Rumors surfaced that he was planning to divorce Caroline and take full custody of the children. He had apparently discovered her affair and was meeting with an attorney the week he died. Emma, his teenage daughter, suddenly stopped attending school and started therapy. She wouldn't talk to anyone about her father, until one day she spoke just 2 words to her therapist. She watched. Detective Lena Morales, recently transferred from Seattle PD, reopened the case. Something about the McKinley death had never sat right with her. She ordered a toxicology rerun. Michael's preserved tissue samples were quietly sent to a private lab. The results: high levels of digitalis, a plant-based poison that causes cardiac arrest and is nearly undetectable. It wasn't a heart attack. It was murder. Caroline became the prime suspect. But proving who administered the poison was nearly impossible, until someone came forward. Emma McKinley, now 17, walked into the sheriff's office holding a worn red journal. It was her father's. Inside were entries documenting his suspicions about Caroline, about the affair, and about a specific incident 2 weeks before his death where he believed he had been drugged. The final entry was dated May 10th, the night before he died. "I'm not crazy. I know what she's doing. I just don't know how to prove it. I'm going to confront her tonight." Emma's voice cracked when she told Morales what happened next. Michael confronted Caroline. She screamed at him. And then, Tyler, their 14-year-old son, hit his father over the head with a wrench. Caroline told Tyler it was self-defense, that Michael was going to hurt them. She made them clean the blood, position the body, and fed him the poison tea she had prepared in advance. Just in case, Emma had watched from the stairs. Caroline was arrested for first-degree murder and child endangerment. Tyler was tried in juvenile court for involuntary manslaughter. Emma testified in tears, saying, "She made us believe he was the villain." The prosecution revealed Caroline's financial motives, insurance policies, real estate assets, and freedom from a custody battle. The man she remarried? He was also her business partner and had helped cover up financial fraud they committed under Michael's name. Tyler, now 15, was sentenced to 5 years in a juvenile rehabilitation facility. Caroline was given life without parole. The McKinley home on Sycamore Hill sat abandoned for years. Locals say lights flicker inside at night. Teenagers dare each other to step onto the porch, but most stop short, chilled by the memory. Emma and Gracie now live with their aunt in Oregon, under new names. Emma writes anonymously about trauma and survival. In one blog post she wrote, "The scariest monsters don't hide in closets or under beds. They tuck you in at night and kiss your forehead and tell you lies until you believe them." And somewhere in Willow Creek, sycamore leaves still fall quietly around that big, empty house, where a perfect family once lived, and where the truth finally refused to stay buried.